If you are someone that experiences or has experienced a lot of foot and arch pain in the past, it's important to look past the arch as the cause of the problem and look at other joints like the big toe and the ankle as possible areas that could be contributing to that. So in the instance of the ankle joint, if we lack dorsiflexion, which is the ability to pull the ankle up and the foot up into this position, so we're flexing the ankle, that actually causes to some degree the arch to collapse, because if we're walking or running and we're in more of a weight-bearing position from here, and we're trying to align the body, so ankle, knee, and hip from an alignment standpoint, obviously we want that to be vertical as we're walking or running, but if we don't have the mobility here at the ankle, we have this tendency to allow that arch to collapse, and this lower leg will start to trail inward to some degree, because that's a position where I can get much more mobility at the ankle joint if I can't get it in this position. So is your arch painful and collapsing because it's an arch issue, because you're unable to stabilize and support that arch, because those muscles really are not in a position to hold you in your body weight during gait and running? Or is it a compensation of ankles being tight and restricted and being unable to align the ankle joint and move forward and backwards in a nice aligned position throughout this lower leg? I mean, that's what's causing the ankle to have to go into a position where it's getting a little more motion, but it's doing so kind of at the decrement of the arch. So a good thing to do is work on this, or take a look at the half kneeling ankle mobility drill. So if your foot or your toe is 4 inches from the ground, and all I want you to do here, without giving you too much instruction, is just lunge the knee forward to the wall. Okay? Can you touch the knee to the wall? And if you can't, how is your position? So oftentimes I see people, I say, okay, just lunge your knee to the wall. Their go-to position for the knee is actually lunging inward. And you can see what happens if I lunge my knee inward, so my knee is past inside of my foot. And so imagine the wall is right here in front of me. I say lunge your knee to the wall. They're actually lunging in this position. Say, yeah, I can touch my knee to the wall. But look how you're doing that. You're lunging the knee in a position that's inward here, inside the foot. That arch is collapsing, and you're unable to do it. If I say keep your knee straight ahead, you're unable to drive the knee forward while maintaining alignment of this lower leg. So that could be one of the things that's contributing to that arch of foot pain, lack of mobility in the aligned position, and not just driving the knee forward and touching the wall by any means necessary. By doing so, if we're lining that knee up right with that second toe, and we're lunging forward in that position, if you're unable to touch the knee to the wall from 4 inches while keeping the heel flat, that could be a contributing factor to that arch collapsing and that arch pain or foot pain. So I definitely highly recommend look at the ankles, because position and mobility of the ankles really influences the foot. If we don't have mobility somewhere, we're going to try to make up for that in another area of the body. So for instance, ankles are limited, that arch will have to move a little more and collapse to allow that body to come forward throughout gait and running.